Couchbase is a very popular NoSQL database. By NoSQL, we mean the category of a database which are not strongly relational. The relational databases are also very popular. However, as of today, due to many limitations and constraints imposed by high scale and the need to serve so many requests per second, thousands or tens of thousands or more, relational database had some issues. Now, it does not mean that you cannot use a relational database with high scale. You can, you just need to let go of some of its complex operations. And if you do that, you use this relational database almost as if it wasn't a relational. However, if we want to use a relational database as a non-relational, then why not get an open source or a database which is built for these purposes. So in this episode and the next, we are going to scan the main features of Couchbase, and you can think of it of not necessarily Couchbase, because many of the concepts here are common both to Couchbase and other NoSQL servers. So when I say Couchbase, then in most cases it won't be only this database. It might be correct also for other key value stores or document stores, or in their larger category name NoSQLs. Another point I want to stress out is that I'm not saying that NoSQL is better or worse than a standard relational database. You should choose your technology for the right solution, and in fact, you can in many cases choose any technology and use it in the correct way. We are not fanatics of any technology, and we strongly think that you can take any and and tie it up to your specific solution, and sometimes you might even benefit, because you see, MySQL has been here for such a long time, much longer than newer NoSQL, and you can find there many features, and you can choose which features to use and which not. So sometimes you are missing many features which you do need. This topic is very complex, and we won't get into it because we want to start getting into the Couchbase database core concepts. And let's start by talking about consistency, durability, and atomicity. Now, you know the ACID principle, and if not, then it means atomic, consistency, isolation, and durability. This notion is usually used to describe standard SQL databases. Now, Couchbase actually have some of these properties, and it has mainly the thing you discuss when you discuss NoSQL to standard SQL is whether it's consistent, favoring consistency or favoring availability. So the first concept is that when you do simple operations with Couchbase and with many other key value stores, then the standard set, get, update, and add are consistent, because in Couchbase specifically you contact a specific host based on a hash of your key, and because you're contacting a specific host, it can promise you that the operation will be atomic and consistent in manners of that you will get the exact value that you stored, the last value that you stored when you access this key. So when you do set get, the first concept is that it's simply consistent.